Alright, so here's the panel that doesn't have the carpet for some reason. And so all I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Willwood contact cement. I've used it before on like speaker boxes and interior that was peeling. So I think it should work with this. Just coat it on both sides and just go ahead and put it on. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now. So here's the Prelude all cleaned up. Cleaned the interior. Spent about 6 hours just on the interior alone. See, super clean. Trunk area. So like the title of the video says, if you have an H22, you have an auto tensioner if you haven't changed it out. If you guys watched the videos about my 4th generation Prelude, I switched out the tensioner with the H23 tensioner, and I did that back in like, I think in 2012. And I'm not sure when this other part came out. I think it came out around the same time. I'm not sure, to be honest. But it's the Kaizen Speed tuned manual tensioner. So there's no need, if you know about the H23 tensioner, there's a couple parts you gotta change out to make it fit. And plus, when you're putting on the belt with the H23 tensioner, it's super hard. It really is. I remember doing it, and it was a struggle. Just know that. So here's the part. The part costs around $120, $140 shipped, and that might seem like a lot to you guys. Because if you're like me, you're just going like paycheck to paycheck, you know, trying to save up parts. And yeah, but think about it. This could save your engine from snapping the belt, well, the belt flying off, or the tensioner failing. And so it'll save your engine in the long run. And you don't have to take off the head, replace valves and stuff. So get this part. KS Tune stands for Kaizen Speed Tuned Manual Tensioner. Now if you look up this part, there's other companies that makes a manual tensioner, but Kaizen Speed is like the first one to make this one. This is the version 2. They have a version 1. I'm not quite sure what the difference was, but they only sell the version 2. But there's other companies that sell it, and they sell it for a lot cheaper, to be honest. But Kaizen Speed is the first one to make it, so I'm gonna give them, you know, props for making it first. I'm gonna give credit to where credit is due. So it's kind of like buying fake parts versus real parts. You know, the fake people, well, the fake parts are just copying the design of who originally made it. They're making money off of it. And most people probably buy the fake parts because it's cheaper. It doesn't hurt their wallets as much, but you're hurting the company at the same time. So that's why I bought this one. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, so here's the auto tensioner, and I believe they have a spring inside of them, and that's what sets the tension. And the spring fails, and that will cause your belt to go loose, and then a bunch of other problems with the engine. And here's the Kaizen Speed. You're just going to set it, and then set the locking nut, and then just tighten it, and that should be it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and install it. Alright. There it is right there. And it just lifts up right there. It's kind of hard to see. Right there. Gonna go ahead and put the belt back on. Alright, I already got the belt set up. Tension pretty tight. Gonna go ahead and put on the balancers, the belt for the balancers. Alright, all the belts are on. Everything's tight, ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this cover on. Also, along the way, I've been cleaning all these parts. I've been doing everything. I also should mention, none of the seals are leaking. None of the seals are leaking. Everything looks pretty new, to be honest. So I think all of this has been changed before, so I might not even change out the seals, to be honest, because everything looks good. The belts look new. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put on this cover. Everything running smoothly. That noise, I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but that noise is the lifters. You know, they need to be adjusted, which is one of the things I'm going to be doing pretty soon. So it should be quieter after that. But alright guys, that's it for the tensioner. I know I didn't get a lot of footage of it on camera, but that's because it's kind of hard to see and stuff into this area. You kind of have to like move around a lot. And for me, with my hands dirty and everything, moving the camera like that, I don't really want to touch it like that, you know. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys learned a little something. Hopefully you guys choose to upgrade your tensioner to a manual tensioner.